Hello all and welcome to my channel. This is a segment on my channel that I call the Millionaire Drive, where I just discuss any article I read, any podcasts, any thoughts that I have. Other stuff on my channel is about reaction videos, positive videos, about great money stories and money lessons we all can learn from, can expand from, and become better from. So today I wanted to talk about my life lessons with money. And man, it has been a journey. A very difficult journey, but in the end, it's paying off. This is the journey I'm pretty sure all you guys experienced, right? It all started with your parents. Your parents not teaching you anything about money. Money was scarce in the house. No one wanted to discuss it. If you did discuss it, it was basically you were told to mind your damn business. Everything in life was about you working and just making money. That's it. You was never taught about investing. You were never taught about anything, savings, none of that. No one taught you anything about the life skills you need to learn when it comes with money. And it's really unfortunate. And I'm happy in this day and age, it's starting to change a bit. But then we get to high school, the place we should be learning all these skills, you would think. I mean, back in my days, guys, they had home ec, wood shop, auto. They had all these things in our high school, but not one class about personal finance, which by far is the most important thing. I mean, something as simple as teaching us how to do a tax return. Just a simple tax return. Something that we could use in life. Well, we all gotta pay taxes, right? That's the only thing we're guaranteed in life is death and taxes. And they never told us that. Then I went to college. And in college, I was taught how to be a worker. Not someone to build a business, but just a worker. And that is, well, nothing wrong with that, to be quite honest with you. There really isn't. I mean, you have to just know when you go into college, that's what they're trying to teach you. And if you take the skills they're teaching you and you bring it to an entrepreneur stage, then you will succeed. Because you do need some of those skills they teach you in college to be an entrepreneur. Now, a lot of people in society are against colleges. They say how negative they are, how much is a waste of money, because it is quite expensive. And not everyone could afford it. And it is something that if you're going to do, you really need to make a decision on. If it's something you want to continue to do and you're making the right choice in your degree, you're paying the right cost for your education, you want to make sure all that as well. But I learned throughout life, during those stages, that money was something that never is really talked about. And I always wondered why. I fell in the trap of thinking, well, this is what the rich people do. But that was a stupid thing to say, because as soon as you say that, you basically stop doing research and try to figure things out, because at that moment you're not rich. So you think, why you want to talk about someone who you are not? If everyone else around you is struggling and everyone else around you is living paycheck to paycheck, well then that must be normal. But that's the thing with life. Doing what everyone does and it seems normal is usually not the way to success. Because a lot of people, to be quite honest, are lazy. I am as well. There's some things in life I don't want to do, and there's some things in life that I love doing. So you do have to pick and choose. But by nature, we're lazy ass creatures. And when it comes to money, we're really lazy when it comes to that. But the ironic thing is we all want it. But the fact that now we all want it, well, we run into the danger of the credit cards. That's the whole buy now, pay laters, credit card applications being offered to you every single time. Everything is all built around credit. And that's where you put yourself into danger, because you never learn the skill of how to earn. You just know the skill of applying for credit cards. You'd be surprised how many videos I see on YouTube with people teaching you hacks how to get credit cards. It's amazing. To me, that is not even a life skill anyone needs. Why would you need a hack to get credit cards? To start your business on credit cards? That, my friend, is a death trap. And that's not something I think no one should encounter. No one should just worry about living on credit cards. To some people, that is part of their salary, is their credit cards. And that is something, my friends, we cannot do. So this is what I learned throughout time, and I want to share with you guys. You can't be fearful of money. If you are fearful of money, guess what? It makes the situation even worse. Acknowledging money, acknowledging the importance of money and how to budget That is going to make your situation better. Right now, you're probably stressed with money, not showing how to pay your bills. Groceries are so high. Everything is just so high. But the problem is you really don't know what you're spending your money on. No one really likes doing a budget. People see that as something where you're being contained. But you're not being contained. You're being aware. You're being aware of what's going on in your financial world, what holes you have in your finances that is causing you to be broke. So that's why you need to really become acquainted with money. Start with the basics. Really, guys, start with doing a budget, knowing what you're spending money on. It's going to be very satisfying to know where your money is going. And it can be very stressful at the same time because you recognize you made the stupid mistakes that you made. But at least you caught it and you're not allowing it to continue going. Because to me, the stupid thing is knowing you have a problem and ignoring it because you don't want to stop it. And you allow it to keep on going and going and going. And now it's multiplying and it's just getting on in your life and it's screwing you up tremendously. Oh yeah, before I forget, you also have those negative ass people who always got something to say, who always saying the government is crooked, rich people are crooked, they're lies, they're thieves. That's just absurd. That truly is. It's something where I just cannot really fathom why someone would say that. Now, is corruption with rich people? No, there's not actually. There's corruption with all types of people. If you are a person who thinks lying and cheating will get you by, well then, you're going to lie and cheat. It doesn't matter whether you're rich or not. You see, the number one thing people say about rich people is they do tax evasion. They don't do tax evasion, okay? That's something I had to learn as well. They do tax avoidance. Completely legal. Tax evasion gets you in jail. Tax avoidance is a whole different strategy. Whether you agree with it or not, that's okay. But one is not legal. You need to understand that. So rich people are not crooked. But you know what I learned? The people in society who are crooked are the people that just spend money frivolously and don't pay back the debt. And they have all these collection scams where you could remove your stuff from the collections and all this credit repair stuff. That to me, my friends, is a route you don't want to go. And I hate those things because it makes you feel like you could ruin your credit and that's okay. It's all right. You can have someone repair your credit, which is pretty much just bombarding the credit report agency to get stuff removed that actually is legit in hoping that they get it removed. And sometimes a few months later, it gets added back. It's just a life of hell. But we live in a consumerism economy where everyone just wants to spend, and they're enticed to do that. So sometimes the people around you guys that love to spend, love to splurge, and you think you could just, do the same things they can do, is you just walking down a cliff and getting ready to fall right off. So stop the nonsense, guys, really. Educate yourself, read some books, follow my channel, follow all YouTube channels. Take advice from people that you feel are knowledgeable and they're giving you good information and something you can verify, because you cannot just trust everything you see on social media. Go and get some books. Read some books about finance. Google search any word you hear that you do not understand. Validate. Even when it comes to my videos, validate. See what I'm saying is right. You cannot just trust everything you hear. Now, the beautiful thing about YouTube is you get to learn so much about everything. And all you gotta do is Google a few words that you heard in the video just to see if the person is right. That's it. They're doing all the hard work for you and they allow you to learn the skill of money in a very entertaining way. Not everyone on YouTube is a great financial YouTuber, but a lot of people have good intentions and they want to give you knowledge because, listen, you see how many people are struggling, and especially I was one of those people. I struggled as well growing up. And I don't want to see people do the same. And if I knew I had channels like this and other YouTubers as well during my journey, man, I would have been in a way better position.